Please respond to a 34 Pacific Drive, 430. The property is contains suspicious activity. J1, please.
Here we go again.
Hello everybody and welcome to 10U Out Boxing, and today I am going to be talking about Joseph Parker against Joshua, and basically what Deontay Wilder's promised to go face to face with Anthony Joshua if he beats Joseph Parker. I promise, people. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. I'm just going to give you my views on that. Oh, that evinces it. Surely not. Guys, I think that was Vince by the sounds of that plane. He's going to be here in a minute. I thought it was just going to be me, but yeah, I suppose we're going to have to do it. There's the doorbell, guys. Hold on, let me just let him in. Hello, mate.
What's going on here, mate?
What do you mean?
Oh, what, you doing a show about us?
No. Do you know what I was... Do you know what I was doing? I was literally about to... I was recording a new song. And yeah, so, but if you want to do a show, now you're here.
Mate, I've just come back from Barbados tonight, innit?
Yeah,
I've been out there for a couple of days, innit? Just like, you know, living the sun up a bit.
Do you know what? I didn't.
You know, and I thought, is it too late to come round here for a cup of tea and, you know, see me old mate? Do you know what I mean? Talk about a bit of boxing. So I thought I'd come. And then look, you're doing a show.
Mate, I'm not doing a show. Listen, I'm not doing a show. I'm doing an actual song. I'm making up a new song, and I didn't expect you back anyway. I thought you'd be back tomorrow. So, yeah. But anyway, now you're here. We'll carry on with the show. Listen,
cool, man. What
we're talking about is Deontay Wilder's come out and said, basically, he promises to go face to face with Joshua.
Right.
If he beats Parker.
Yeah. Well, you know that's the fight that's definitely gonna happen this year, I think. You know, once because he's gonna be at the fight, isn't he, with Joshua and Parker? So
yeah,
he's gonna be at ringside working for Sky, I think.
Yeah, he will be working for Sky.
Yeah,
I mean, he's worked for Sky before.
So he's just setting up a mega fight, basically. But he's got to come through against Ortiz yet. Do you know what I mean? That ain't an easy fight. Do you know what I mean? So we'll have to see what happens.
No, I mean he's fighting what Luis Ortiz on March the 3rd, is it?
Yeah, which is before the Parker fight.
Yeah.
So what happens if he loses that?
Well,
you
if
know
he
what
loses
Is he
that,
still going to turn up for the Joshua fight, or is there any point, mate?
Oh, well, do you know what? That's interesting, mate. Because if he does lose that, what would he do? Is he contractually? Does he have to turn up? You know, does he have to do the commentating? I wouldn't.
Do you know what I mean? He'd want to put his head in the sand, mate, wouldn't he?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? I think. You know, so it's very exciting. This boxing coming up, isn't it?
It's very exciting. I can't wait.
Is it all going to play out as everyone thinks? That's the question.
Well, if it plays out, probably a nice sort of way that the UK public would be Joshua to beat Parker, and then Joshua obviously to face Wilder. And personally, I'd like to see him fight in Las Vegas. I know he fills stadiums over here, and you know the money's great in England, but there's something about Las Vegas. It's like
under the lights. You've
got to fight in Las Vegas at some point. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's one
like
of them
a historic thing.
Yeah, and I think it'd be an even better win if he went to Las Vegas. And imagine him knocking out Wilder in Las Vegas and taking all the belts. That would just be crazy.
I think he'll have more fans go over there than Ricky Hatton, which will be the first since whenever.
Yeah, do you know what? That's another thing. Can you imagine the fans that will go and support him?
Yeah, the British fans that will go there. I mean, what did Ricky Hatton have? He had something like 30,000.
Yeah, do you know what?
60,000.
He had a great following, didn't he? Every fight he went to, he had a great following with Ricky Hatton. But yeah, if they fight in Las Vegas, I mean, that would be amazing. That would be the best outcome, I reckon. Or obviously if they fought in England as well. As long as them two fought. The thing is,
I just think it's more exciting when it is in Vegas. You know, like when Mayweather fought Pacquiao.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to stay awake early hours of the morning.
Definitely.
You know, stay awake for it. And
I don't mind those late fights.
You know
I like
they're
those.
Good. They're enjoyable. You know, you can meet up with some mates around. You know, watch it all together.
Make a night of it. Make a long night of it.
Yeah.
Bit of poker. Bit of poker.
Whatever you do, innit? Whatever you fancy, man.
But yeah. But first of all, obviously Joshua's got to get through Parker. Yeah. And that is.
That's a hard fight.
That's a test, mate. That's a real test.
That's probably his true test, I think. Because Parker's undefeated as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
what a prospect.
I think they're all undefeated, aren't they? Ortiz, Parker, Joshua and Wilder,
Yeah.
all undefeated.
This is.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
And
when's the
they're all
last
fighting
time?
each
When's the
other.
last time we heard of that? When's the last time we see
Don't
that?
know, mate. But like I said, I just don't know whether it'll all pan out in this fairy tale Joshua versus Wilder.
No, because
That's
anything
all.
can happen. This is the
Because
good thing
anything
about
can
boxing.
happen.
Anything can happen at any moment. People get knocked out. Look at
Yeah.
Tyson.
It's heavyweight boxing,
Douglas knocked
man.
Tyson out. Look at all
what I
those
mean?
upsets. Eubank beat Nigel Benn. These things
Yeah.
happen.
So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
But I hope it's Wilder against Joshua at the end of the year in Vegas as well, because that would be unbelievable.
That would be pretty amazing. I mean, what fight would you say out of the heavyweights, prospect fights coming up? Which fight would you say would be your kind of dream fight? Would it be Joshua Wilder?
Of course, yeah, that would be the dream fight. But like I said, I think Parker might have something to say about that.
Yeah,
but we'll have
yeah.
to wait and see.
Yeah, I know. It's just going to be a great fight. I mean, I like Parker. Parker's a great fighter. I love his
It's
attitude.
like a bit like Mike Tyson, it's a bit like a street
Yeah, Parker's
fight,
just sort of
you know.
straight to work, isn't he?
Yeah.
Parker's not. He's not all show busy.
He ain't got long arms or nothing.
He-
He's just a bit of a
Yeah,
bit of a pit bull.
he
kind of
comes.
animal.
Yeah, he comes across to me like he's just a hard worker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's earned it. He's earned where he is right now.
Yeah.
And to see him fight, I mean, the last fight when he fought, who was it? Hughie Fury.
Yeah, but Hugh Fury just run a rave.
I mean, look at that.
Run around the ring, mate.
A lot of people sort of
Bit like
slated
Tyson
Parker.
Fury, what he done against Klitschko. Same
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah, it's very similar. I mean,
Do you know what I
a lot of people slated Parker over that, and I kind of felt for Parker a little bit. Do you know what I mean? He just got nullified during the fight.
I mean,
and
he was coming forward at the end of the day.
yeah, completely.
Running after him.
I mean, I totally understand sort of like the Fury's tactics, and I get the whole kind of like when Tyson Fury fought Klitschko and his style, because a win's a win. At the end of the day, a win is a win, and by any means necessary at times. But as fans, we like the come forward, we like the toe-to-toe stuff, we like the drama, we like the action. We can't help that. That's just what you want. You want the best you can get. And as fans, we want to see a tear up. And the Joseph Parker
blood, sweat,
Fury
and
fight, that was just, it was a real boring fight, and I sort of felt a bit for Parker, and I thought, Hughie, you're in the ring fighting a world champion here, you've got to go and seize that belt, and he didn't do it. But there's no doubt in the Joshua Parker fight, these two are going to come together like a volcanic eruption, and there's going to be bombs, there's going to be, chins are going to get tested, somebody's going to go down. I've got no doubt of that. I mean, it's
It
hard.
ain't getting 12 rounds, is it?
No, it's not going 12 rounds. And do you know what? Even kind of trying to visualise Parker hitting the deck is quite difficult. Cause he's never been down, has he, Parker?
Never been down in sparring or amateur or in anything. That's what his promoter says.
Yeah, see, that's something in itself.
That's what he says. So at the end of the day, I'm sure he is going to get tested, his chin.
Yeah, and
we
do
just have
you
to
know
wait
what
and
as well?
see.
That'd be really, really interesting, because Joshua's definitely capable of knocking people down.
Oh, definitely.
And if Parker
He's got
does
a
go
big
down,
problem.
not only does he have to deal with Joshua if he gets up, but he's also got to deal with the shock of being put down, because the first time you get knocked down in a ring, and especially the size of the fight, it's massive. You imagine going down in a ring when you've never been down at such a massive fight. It's going to be a shock to the system. So just to see how Parker copes if he does go down, and also to see how Joshua copes. He got up against Klitschko when he went down. Could he get up again against Parker? Was it just that night he was able to get up? A lot of things. We're going to see a lot of answers.
Yeah.
We're going
And
to
it's all
see a lot of
coming up.
action.
It's all coming up in the next month,
It's
mate.
all
Next
coming
few
up.
weeks. Do you know what I mean? It's all coming up.
Mate, it's all. I can't wait for it.
There's a lot of good boxing coming up.
So do you think that this whole Deontay Wilder, I'm going to fight Joshua, I promise I'll get in the ring, I'll go toe-to-toe with him. He's even bringing his belt to the commentary when he comes and does the commentary, I've heard. All this, is this...
If he has a belt still.
Is this Wilder just building a fight, or do you think Wilder genuinely wants to fight Joshua after the Parker fight?
I believe what Wilder says, he wants to become the man, innit? The man, the undisputed, get all the belts and he's the man. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So I believe that he wants to be the man. I believe it is because he wants to take everyone's belts.
Yeah.
And become the heavyweight undisputed champion.
Well, I see.
But then I see it about being the money as well, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's all about money as well.
Yeah, it's a balance, mate, isn't it? It's a balance. You know, you've got that drive and desire to be the greatest, and you've also got that bank account swelling. Do you know what I mean?
There ain't a bigger fight, is there, than Wilder Joshua?
No, that's at the moment that's the biggest fight.
I mean? Tyson Fury against Joshua. That's a big fight domestically. But a worldwide fight.
Do you know what? That would be a big fight if Tyson come back, had 2 or 3 fights, had really great performances, built that one up a little bit, and then them 2 fought. I think that'd be amazing. That'd be another massive fight. But I think, obviously Fury's got to come back and he's got to prove himself again to an extent.
Yeah.
You can't be out for that long. He's got doubters now. There's people saying, look, he'll never be the same, or, he'll never come back, or, and you've got Tyson saying, look, I'll be the greatest, blah, blah, blah. But he's got to prove himself to everybody, really, to his fans, to the press, to everyone. I think he's got to come back and show that he can do it at that level again, and that's not going to be easy.
No, definitely not. Not since being out for so long.
No.
As well, and not fighting
and especially when you've got the likes of Wilder, you've got the likes of Joshua, fighting all the time, in fight mode constantly. Do you know what I mean? Then I think they never leave. They have training camps, but these people never leave training, do they? They train a bit like you, mate. They just train.
They just their life is boxing.
Exactly. So,
do you know what I mean? They ain't eating pancakes on pancake day like me and you. Do you know what I mean? Are they? They ain't doing that, mate.
They're not tipping that syrup and hot butter on those pancakes, mate.
Exactly. They ain't having like a layer of butter on their bread, mate. They're eating that seeded bread. It tastes horrible.
That's right. They're on that healthy one. They're definitely on that healthy one. But yeah, so we've got some big fights coming up. So realistically, the way we're seeing it is, will Joshua get through Parker?
You know my New Zealand roots I've got, mate.
Yeah, we know.
What I mean?
But I want your opinion.
But I think Parker might upset Joshua, mate, and I think it could be a Parker Wilder showdown, if I'm honest. But I do hope Joshua wins because I want him to.
Right. Okay.
I really do. I hope he. The only way, the longer the fight goes on, the more worse it is for Joshua.
No, and if Parker does win, we're in for another great fight because hopefully he'll go on to fight Wilder, and that would just be another great fight. Imagine that in Las Vegas, Joseph Parker against Wilder.
Yeah,
can you imagine that? But what we don't want is for Wilder to end up with all the belts.
Well, that's what I think might happen as well, because I think he's the man. I do think he's a bomber, man. They're calling him the bomber for nothing, aren't they?
Yeah, the way I see it is that Joshua, Joshua's got how many belts? 3 belts. Parker's got 1, and Wilder's got 1. I just see it that if Joshua manages to get through Parker, he takes Parker's belt, then he manages to fight Wilder for the showdown, and whoever wins that makes history. Whoever wins that becomes the unified champ.
Yeah.
So Joshua, he's coming. It's almost like Joshua's done more work to get to that point, and in one fight, Wilder ends up making history, and Joshua ends up with nothing. Do you know what I mean? So I think Joshua's
there'll always be like rematch clauses.
Yeah, there will be. See, that's the other thing. Mate, who knows what rematch clauses we've got to look forward to.
So we're going to see these fights for a number of years now. Do you know what I mean? As long as they carry on boxing.
Definitely.
You know, we might see Joshua fight Wilder 3 times.
Yeah, we could do.
Do you know what I mean?
That'd be great.
You know
and also, we've got all these up and coming. We've got Joe Joyce up and coming. We've got what's his name? We've got a lot of fighters coming up now.
I don't know about Joe Joyce yet. I like the other guys.
It's early days, mate. Early days. Dubois.
Yeah, I like Dubois.
See, we've got all these people coming up, so it's healthy. The heavyweight scene's looking very healthy at the moment, especially in the UK. So exciting times, mate.
Definitely. Definitely.
I'm looking forward to all these fights, mate, and you're looking forward to the Eubank fight.
I'm going next Saturday, mate.
I know you
can't
are.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm having a little.
That's why I can't sleep tonight because that's why I'm around here. Because I'm so excited.
Well, we're gonna have a little Eubank Groves party here, so we're gonna watch the fight, and hopefully we'll do a show afterwards. Do a little post-fight show. And talk about your experience of going to the fight as well.
Yeah, I'll get some videos. Do you know what I mean? We'll post them up.
I hope so, mate. You're going to have to get a new phone though, because that little Nokia or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, my 6210.
Don't really pick up
I'm playing
pictures
snakes on the train as I go up there.
Mate, you got to upgrade from that Snakes game.
I know, man.
Anyway, people, it's been good to talk. We thought we'd just do a quick little show for you and just talk roughly about Deontay Wilder. Please subscribe, please comment, and please come and listen to the next video. Big shout out to Tube Sonics and Kane, and also Big Z and Stibbs. We'll catch you all next time.
Oh.